Okay guys, here we go again, and today we're gonna compose a tension television track. Let's go. So, I like to start with marimba. Sounds great. 120 BPM, my favorite BPM. I won't change anything when I compose here on a BPM. That's cool as it is. Let's check for a theme. Okay, and we're gonna stay on that theme. We won't change anything. So underscore tension is usually very minimal. As the name it says, underscore-ish. Okay, so there's not much movement, but we're gonna bring in new instruments. Okay, so we make it very easy here. First area intro, middle part, final climax, outro, something like that. And pulses are very good for tension track. I wanna have 8 notes. And they will trick all the time, and it sounds like this. So people like to say that's a general rule, putting bass or bass pulses mono in the middle. My explanation to that is that bass pulse takes a lot of energy in a track. It fills a lot of the EQ frequencies on your speakers in your track. Okay, if you put it mono, it's just pulsing in the mono, and around it is so much more place for the other instruments. So if you got bass or bass pulse, put it mono with the imager, or maybe the bass pulse is already mono, then it's the best situation at all. Yep. So we need another instrument here in the next area to build a little bit. As we spoke before in the course, we always need something that's highlighting the track a little bit more, making it more interesting. And I like the Kinetic Metal library. Oh, it sounds. Let me load in something. Nice ambient instrument. I never used the GUI before. It's very interesting. Let's try how that sounds. Just a very minimalistic instrument here. Nothing big and fancy, but it's building the track, okay? And remember, we are doing underscore tension, so it's very minimal. And again, we're gonna take that over to the next part. Not bad, okay? From the marimba itself, I would add a top layer to make it now a little bit more interesting. Okay, I thought already it would be like that, and the marimba's very limited from the frequencies. So I took another instrument here, marimba one, it's called Aspire, Modern Mallets from Harrier City, and let's top it with that. Let's check the sound. Perfect line, that's enough. It's fitting perfectly the frequencies in the other mallet instrument that marimba doesn't have. The other first one is more a high marimba instrument. That's more in the lower frequencies here. Let's check again. Okay, because it's constantly building this arrangement, when we take out this marimba, it's not fitting because you can hear there's something going out of the track, okay? So we're gonna do that at the outro. We're gonna add something else here, probably some kind of drum instrument, but very sparsely. I really like Damage 2. Let's play a little bit around with that. Yeah, the sound is not bad. Sounds a little bit like a clock, but very roomy. But we're gonna fix that in the GUI of Damage. When you see that, those blinking lights are sitting very on the side. We're gonna push them to the front so they sound more close later, okay? But we don't gonna bring that clock sound directly at the beginning. I just recorded it there so I can shape it right now, okay? Let's check that. Sounds perfect. I shaped it a little bit with my favorite reverb Valhalla Shimmer and a little bit of EQ, so it's fitting better into the track. Because they're copy pasted now, I'm gonna vary them a little bit from the tag here, so it always sounds a little bit different. So let's check how it sounds from the beginning. I hope you still remember the arrangement tricks, that taking something out and getting something new in at the same time makes the track bigger than if you would have everything else in there, as if you would have that bass pulse already in here. So it really helps that you can see that arrangement is always differing, okay? It's always a little bit different, so it sounds interesting to the ear. And what I did here in the outro is I added another variation of the sticks half as fast at the start here, in here. So yeah, let's check how we can control now a little bit the audio, how it sounds great. I did some simple things here at the end to make it simply more interesting. I added some metal ambiences here. We didn't have before. So as you can see right now in the arrangement, let me do that a little bit bigger so I can see that. There's always something different here. We take something out, we get something in, we have some silence breaks in between because it helps the editor to cut to that. So remember, it's always important to give the listener and the editor, the cutter, always an interesting shift, a difference from part to part. And it's the same rule in pop music, by the way. There are always small differences, even if you don't hear them, you feel them anyhow. So let's listen to the track.